So while watching this, there are a few things that I think I want to explain beforehand. So canned food and energy bars all serve the purpose of regenerating life over time, but they are on a timer. But more importantly, they also makes you not hungry. So at a certain point in the game, you will become hungry, thirsty, either one or both of them, and you can stop that by either eating a Yankee bar or or some canned food. So energy bar or canned food stops hunger. Soda and water stops thirst. They don't serve any other purpose really, other than the food actually can regenerate life. Then you have painkillers and medicine, which both serve the purpose of stopping a virus that you have in your body from the beginning of this. You have 1 hour to live, basically, with the virus. The painkillers or the medicine will then halt the progress of the virus, so you get a longer time to stay alive. One thing to be said about these three status effects is that if you make it all the way to the end and extract yourself, then your score will depend on how long you were affected by these. So keeping them down is essential to get a higher score. That's just something I wanted to mention. Also, in the first 3 hideouts you can see on the map, you start in one, but 2 others you can see on the map all have 1 fabric, 1 green fabric, and 1 painkiller in a sports bag. I suggest getting the fabric and the painkiller in the first where you spawn, and if you feel like it, also go for a second hideout and get it there. So you can see the virus there. You have 1 hour and a few minutes. Use the painkiller. We'll stop it for a short while. Take the fabric. If you are not going for another hideout to get the fabric, I suggest crafting either as a space ball cap or a scarf in this beginning. You want to go to the dark zone. I'm gonna do a short detour down here because down there we have another hideout and I want the other fabric and the other painkiller. And then I'm going to make a cap and a scarf down there. Okay, so let's just run there. You shouldn't be able to die if you just run there, basically. Even if the cold meter runs out, you still have all your life bar to go through, so as long as you don't get into combat, you should be just fine. And I can hear some people shooting, but that's not really worrying. Another thing I like to do is to set a waypoint all the way up at the dark zone where I want to enter. If you're not too used to using the compass in the top left corner, you can see when you're outside and you have your HUD activated, then you have a compass up in the top left corner. Oh, here, sports bag and fabric and crafting bench. So I craft a cap and equip it, and a scarf and equip that, just because they are the 2 highest and they all cost the same, so all 1 green fabric each. And then I'm just gonna leave. Now we should be okay to stay out a little longer without dying. Now we basically just want to go towards up here. You can see the top left corner with the HUD out, we do have a little compass showing north, which should be fine for quite a lot of people, but some people are just not used to it or I don't want to use it. I think this is also easier, you always have a target now and it's quite visual. So yeah, it's up to you, of course. On the way there, pick up everything you pretty much can. If you see enemies, try and kill them. I suggest killing red ones like on sight. Elites are a bit more... You need to pick your fights then, because at this point you cannot stay outside for very long before you start losing life. And in a prolonged fight against some elites, you're probably gonna die. the same goes for, well, the yellow and blue ones. You want to think about it before you just do it. The red ones, you should be fine just killing those. Apartments are quite nice. Apartments have usually 1 or 2 apartments open, as right here, and they have a lot of stuff. So plus 17 jacket is gold mine, plus 14 shirt is also awesome. And if you are unlucky like me, then they don't have more than that. You can usually find like 7 items in an apartment, I would say. It's around pretty decent number of stuff. Okay, so nothing out here. I actually expected to find more stuff out here, but apparently there's nothing. But now we're very well set for the cold, I would say. Just scouting around, because we do need to make a mask. Or not a mask, but yeah, you do need to make a mask to actually be in the dark zone, so you don't instantly die from the contamination. And you need 2 blue fabrics and 2 blue tools to do that. 3 green fabrics or 3 green tools can be crafted into 1 blue, so keep that in mind. The game will tell you when you have 2 blue fabrics and 2 blue tools that you can actually craft the mask now. But it will not tell you... Okay, so that's a teammate, basically. This is PvE. It will not tell you if you have, let's say, 2 blue tools, and 1 blue fabric and 3 green fabrics. It will not tell you that. And you have to keep that in mind yourself. So these are the red ones. I suggest killing them basically because, yeah, they have a very high drop rate of stuff. Usually you get some pretty nice stuff here in the beginning. If you can get a rifle or something, a blue rifle, that's very common, I would say, from these enemies, then you're pretty well set here in the beginning. Oh, I hear more. Oh god. Okay, I thought it was another charger, then we might have been in trouble. Okay, we actually died. But used the revive thing. Whatever. I didn't actually expect to do that. But then you can see that. I've never used that ability. Huh. Okay. That was a bit slow on my part. I should have used the medkits. But, I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. Pretty much just want to run towards the target. Besides when you're dying from the cold, probably want to stand a bit. Keep the virus in check. Try to remember that. Okay. Whoa, we have a lot of enemies here. It's so nice. The more enemies you kill at the end, depending on what type it is, so these normal ones doesn't give too much. Blue ones and elites, yellow ones. I don't know why I call them elites. I just call them elites, the yellow ones. Do give you more experience, and named ones give you even more. One thing to keep in mind, actually, which is kind of interesting, is that when you're running around here in No Man's Land, like these 2 ambulances probably indicate loot that is medical related. So medkits, painkillers, medicine. It doesn't have to be like that, but the probability is higher, I would say, for there to be some bags with stuff there. See, as you can see here, we just found a medkit, or it's actually full, so let's just use one, then a full life. Oh, a store. Oh, and a bomb, which I should have thought about. Okay, but we're still okay. Oh god, so many enemies. I'm gonna use some canned food here, or energy bar, just to make sure that we don't die to these guys. Another hat. Not so lucky on the weapons. This is a fabric store, so didn't really expect weapons in here. What is this? Yeah, let's go and kill these. These guys, hope we get a weapon now. So that's some more clothing, which is not bad if it's something I don't have. Here, an automated rifle. Ow! And I feel it on my skin. But the factions do fight between each other. That is quite interesting. It's quite difficult to see enemies in this weather. So without poles or anything like that, it can be very difficult to actually keep track of them. It's a lot of enemies. It's pretty insane. Sorry for all the clicking, but it's a pistol. Oh, more enemies. I can hear one.
Detecting lowering of core body temperature. Threat of hypothermia increased.
At least one enemy more. I think two. Yeah. So. Come on. Wow. Okay, more clothing. It's kind of unlucky. I would say this is really extreme. MP grenades. I heard another one. Let's find him. This is taking a long time though. It does give experience in the long run. Oh, where did you go? There we are. Are you serious? No. Oh well. Well, run towards the target, I guess. I think how you should approach this is different in the PvP compared to the PvE, because the risk you can take, I guess the risk is up to you, but if you just want to get the caches and get through, basically, then staying out with very little life is probably a bad idea. You have to focus that there could be an enemy just around the corner. And not just a stupid NPC. So that was an apartment, I would say. You can see the lights. Oh, more enemies. Okay, so these must drop something. Oh, another dude. Oh, and he's gonna take it. No? Well, nothing is. Whoa, you can have that bomb. I will take the other entrance. Oh, it's this. I think he made the better call. You can have the bomb again. No. So many bombs. Wonder if he's okay. Did he go up there? Kinda hope he did. Okay, we have a lot of clothing. I'm actually gonna see if we have some medicine before that. Just kicked in. So, do we have a better cap? We do. Beanie. And we have an all-weather pants. Some all-weather pants. That's great. Now we can stay out for even longer. As you can see, that guy actually have a rifle. So he's apparently been able to find one. Kind of surprising that we haven't. But That's okay. I mean, you don't have to have one. You can craft one. You don't really need it at this point. I would say you need it inside the Dark Zone though. Many times, often I also craft a even better one before I enter the Dark Zone, just to make sure that I don't die too hard to anything, because they don't really cost too much to craft. And you're not using weapon parts, for instance, you're not using them on anything else really. But apart from the mask you need to craft, you also need to craft a flare gun to actually get extracted later. And then you also need to... let's go around. So we haven't really found anything. You need to craft the flare gun, but you can also craft the ability to carry another sort of free med kits or healing or pulse or any ability really. You have to craft that if you want it. And I suggest doing so. Pulse is very nice actually. I think it's something you could quickly underrate because it doesn't really... I mean, the damage doesn't matter too much as long as you stay alive. Another clothing thing. But just the ability to actually see the enemies always is amazing, I would say. Come on, just lay down. Shotgun ammo. Huh. But the healing is something I would definitely craft. The health station is also quite nice. Scarf. I'm kind of baffled by this, honestly. So we want to go... where should the entrance be? Like here? Entrances are a bit different than normal. Okay, so I think we are about the time where we definitely have enough tools, but also can craft craft a weapon. Let's see. A few more things on the way wouldn't hurt. Thirst. Drink a bottle of water, and thirst is gone. Oh. Huh, interesting. What in the world are they doing? A blue item. Please let it be a weapon. And it's a mess.
Body temperature dropping below normal levels.
Oh. Painkillers. Medkit. Great stuff. I thought they were fighting something, but apparently they screwed up on their own. I don't know what happened. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go for a hideout. So you need to be in a hideout to actually craft anything. So we're just gonna run to a hideout and craft the stuff we need and then leave. I should say this, so if you are in doubt, you can go in here and actually see what you have. So we have 3 fabrics and 3 tools, 6. So we can craft 2 blue and then we're set. That is a way to keep track of it, if you're not sure how much you have of each. Okay. Oh, let's just take some more tools. Tools are very... oh, 2 blue and a high-end. Tools are very useful. You need them to basically craft anything. It's kind of annoying, actually. But if you want to craft a medkit, you need the tool. If you want to craft any ability, you need a tool. And so on. So, yeah, that can be kind of frustrating. Let's go down here. I have not used any green tools or weapon parts in this so far, so I suggest just upping them to at least blue. I don't really know what you would craft with the green ones. Doesn't seem to have anything interesting. So up here in the top part, you need to take a virus filter, craft it, confirm, then you can go out, and now you can actually enter the dark zone without dying. Don't have enough weapon parts, blue weapon parts. That's unfortunate. That's actually very unfortunate. I honestly don't feel confident that surviving with... so in here you can see first aid, med station, mobile cover, smart cover. And these, when you get into the dark zone, you can see more things in there. It depends on where you are in the zone. So in the beginning you can only see like pulse and first aid maybe. I think you can see the first 6 always. But then you unlock these later and so on. But I'm gonna take first aid just because it's pretty much a free medkit. And that is very useful, I would say. Yeah. Remember to actually go in and activate the ability and equip it. Like that. And now it's up, so you can actually use it. Also, another thing which I haven't done at all is to go in and look at these items you actually find. So I will like this because it had more damage. So the ray I usually rated in this is health over is the best in my opinion. It's all about just staying alive, so health and armor and resistance and stuff like that. It's the wrong direction. Yeah. And then if that's not an option, then look at if you're losing health to gain firearms, then I wouldn't go for it. But if you don't lose any health and you can gain firearms, sure, go for it. And then electronics is not really my thing in this because of how it's played, basically. I'm not very reliant on the skills, but that really depends on what skills you choose. I mean, if you want to do something special, you can do something special. But just to survive this, I would say that just getting a few things like the extra health and so on, this should be good enough. I would normally be in the dark zone by now, but oh, this is not a hideout. Excellent. But we don't have a real weapon. I would say we have this bad pistol we crafted, or we didn't even craft it. It was given. That's not really gonna cut it. It's not really gonna cut it. So we kind of need to find some enemies and hope they drop one. Or we just have to avoid all combat, which is kind of bad. So the subway is a very nice place to get stuff. Very nice place to get stuff. The sewers and the subway are just insane for actually loot. Just like the apartments. The subways and the sewers are larger, but you're also, unless somebody else has been here, you are guaranteed all the stuff you need, basically. Just, I would say that if you find either one, a sewer or a subway, then you should go down there. If you don't have what you need, take everything, and then you don't have to enter another sewer or another apartment or another subway, because you have everything, basically. It's very, very, very good for loot. Okay, so I think if we go down this way, we actually get to... Oh, it's not going to explode in my face? Okay. Yeah. More enemies. I think we have some weapon stuff down here. Or some Firearms. Ooh, another. That is pretty nuts. Isn't this the room with all the tools in it? Yeah, it is. Boop, 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 boop. Where are you? There are more enemies. Oh, is that another player? No, it's not. That's the factions fighting. What the hell is shooting me? Oh, basically just... Oh, there we go. Waiting for somebody to drop something blue, and then I'm going to see what it is. And we got a weapon, finally. That took forever. Okay, so just go and equip it. What is it? It's a light machine gun. Okay, I usually don't use those. It's going to be fun. Have some insane recoil. He's suppressed. I will go and kill him. Yeah, also dropped clothing. It's kinda nuts. Never had so much cloth in my life. Wow, another one. Stupid engineer. Let's eat a chocolate bar. And another weapon. Yes. So this is more like the normal drop weight, I would say. But for some reason, yeah, I don't know. I'm actually preference is the one I'm gonna use. Is always in one, so just change that quick. Okay, so now we're out of medkits, but we can easily craft that. We have the weapons we need to actually enter the dark zone and be able to fight. Which is just fine. More sodas, more water. Either one. It's great. Soda? Oh, we are done. In this case, I would use the water and pick up one water. Yes, please. Thank you. So we're not gonna run into any thirst problems anytime soon. Hope for soda here. And the water, just leave it. Canned food. As you can see, there are a ton of loot down here. Soda. Another soda, now we've filled in soda and water. So, where are we? Hideouts? Sure, let's go up there. I want to craft the amid pack before we actually enter. Also, got a lot of tools, so I kind of want to look at that. I mean, if you just want to get through this, you can do this a lot faster. This is pretty much all about... Oh, this is a burst one? Like that. What is wrong with this? That's so annoying. Other cap, obviously. Weapon parts. There we go. I can actually craft the weapon now. Do we have to? Yes, we do. Medkit. Oh, is this... Oh, this is electronics. But we need that for later. So getting a lot of this loot here is actually just fine. If you don't have a lot of it, you're just gonna have to run around the dark zone trying to find it. And that can be quite annoying. So getting it before entering is quite nice. What the... Dude, that was not nice. Just slap him in the face as soon as I open the door.
body temperature dropping below normal.
Look at this. Like, these are some of the things you can find. This will always be here. So to whoever is watching this, I mean, I know where the source is on the one side, but this is, where is this? This is 34 and 33rd, 7th Avenue. In here. You'll always find this, unless somebody else is taking it. The items, I don't know if they are exactly the same, but I'm pretty sure you will find the canisters. I don't think that changes. Okay, hideout time. I have way too much stuff.
Threat of hypothermia increased.
Okay. Oh. Blue guy. Technician. Let's see what you give. A holster. Oh, where is this hideout? What? Oh, I ran the wrong way. God. That's clever. Well, we're gonna be very well set for the dark zone. Oh god, more enemies. Let's just do them in. I would advise anyone who's doing this, oh god, to actually check the color of the enemy before just attacking them. That would be a wise idea, I would say. Not just go total Rambo. God damn, this recoil. Oh god, what was that? Is there an elitist? No. Try not to die. So we got a super, another holster, more clothing, 131 item, hopefully a med pack. How are we doing on... Oh, okay, so it's back. That was... I totally forgot about that, so that's my bad, because of my kind of unlucky start here with the weapon. I focused totally on that and totally forgot about the infection. So that is gonna impact the end score. So that is not something I really want to attack if he's in a pack. Doesn't seem that he is. Okay, I'm gonna nade him and oh, he ran out of it. Good job. And he is in a pack. Wow, the amount of bullets in this thing is pretty nuts. Hiding behind a glass bus stop might maybe not be the best idea. Trying to avoid bullets. Being spotted in general. Let me see. I can. What's another one? Hope I can kind of just run past him. What is this? Don't know where he is. Don't care. Just want to get to this hideout. This video is going to be quite a bit longer than I thought. But that's okay. I mean, this... I don't really know what a good time is, but I would say getting out about this time, so 35 minutes, it's okay. Like, being extracted at this point. With max items on you. So the 6 items you can carry.
Infection progressing.
But I would say that is pretty decent.
Alert. Infection temporarily stabilized.
Staying here for this long is probably not the best. But then you can also go for... I mean, if you get better items, there is a real possibility then you can kill a lot better enemies. So the different caches, or the caches are actually different depending on what enemy you kill. So if you kill a named enemy within the dark zone, you get a 4-item cache instead of a 2-item one. Which is a big deal, I would say. Let's see here. We have knee pads. Oh, these are all bad. Protection from elites. Well, they're all the same basically. I'm gonna take the higher firearms over that little. So sometimes you have to compromise even your own ideas. There we go. That's what I wanted. It's fine. Pistol damage. Armor, definitely. Okay, would we get anything here? I mean, the super is definitely better than... But I'm gonna craft a weapon anyway, so... yeah, I'm gonna craft something, so can we not equip this? That doesn't matter. Oh, I always forget this. So now I want to dismantle all these that I had marked as junk, so get all the parts, and I always forget to do it in the menu before I go out. Okay, and then I'm going to upgrade all... Oh, don't have any. Fabric. Oh, what happened? Okay. So, there we go. I want to see what I need. You might want to wait to actually get inside to craft a weapon, because then you can make a yellow one. 163 weapon, but in my case I feel like I actually have to. So let's just make this thingy. It's usually what I go for. Yes, confirm. Gonna go back and I would look at what I have here. And I would craft basically anything I have green, I would craft it up. And when I'm done with all the greens, then I would start with all the blues. Equip that. I have one more blue here. I'm actually just gonna wait and see if I need any fabrics to craft any of these skills here. So I will craft the poles. Need some electronics. Confirm that. And I will also craft additional med packs. Yeah, so we need the fabrics for that. That also comes with a med kit, so that's pretty nice. And we need one fabric to craft one. So, here we go. I think we're pretty much set now. Just need to do that. Where was the other one? Oh, holster. There we go. And we should be okay. So, another thing to actually keep in mind when doing this. So when you get out of here, your gear score also impacts your total score. So you will see that when we get out. There are a lot of different criterias that you can look for to increase the score you get.
Warning. Infection levels increasing.
Kind of running out of medicine.
Infection progress.
So if I hit you, will you... Thank you. Can't see anything. And here it would be nice if you had actually put on the pulse. Oh, we got medicine, that's excellent, we really need that. Painkillers, great. Pulse, equip, go. That blinking thing right there indicates an entrance to the dark zone. When you have crafted the mask, you will start to get these.
Core temperature is below optimal levels.
And let's enter the dark zone. There we go. So, as soon as you get in here, there are caches like this, unless somebody else has been here already. And there should be a few. Oh, this is weapon one. At least 2, sometimes 3, I would say. Okay. And then there is a blue enemy, usually. Just a single one. That's basically how it is as soon as you enter.
15 seconds.
Alert. Infection temporarily stabilized.
Okay.
30 seconds.
So let's see here.
60 seconds to go.
Let's eat an energy bar. Somebody just extracted, that's just fine.
We're in the air and returning to base.
So this is another starting area, isn't it? Can you get in here? It doesn't look like it. Maybe. Oh, another cache. So it's very easy to get these and just get out if that's what you want. The hard part is actually doing all the objectives. There are some partial ones. And then also...
Warning. You are now entering a contaminated area.
And also killing all the named enemies so you get the better loot. The more loot, I should say. Pick it up, thank you. Don't need that. Full on all foods. So there's another weapon cache. And over there is a back, 2 enemies, 3 enemies. Enemy up there, there's a named one. They also have another cache. It's another enemy. Medicine, excellent. Oh, still good on that. Great. Oh, what is this? Electronics. Oh, we have that. Boom. So it's a lot of like just running around and finding stuff. See if there's anything you can use. Tools. Boom, 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 boom. I should mention that in order to be extracted, you need to craft the flare gun and use it at one of the extraction zones. It's pretty normal. But you only get 1 enemy if you're solo to kill. But that guy is called the Hunter and has some pretty decent gear and will probably kill you if you don't gear up a little bit or use some sneaky tactics. Not super intelligent, but better than normal AI, I would say. Even though it's probably the same. So that is one thing to keep in mind. And one thing I learned yesterday is don't get in melee range. They will one-hit you in melee and knock you down and you're dead. No matter how much life you have. So yeah, keep that in mind. I was kind of disappointed. So going for a shotgun, maybe not too viable. Yeah. Is this too this 2 technicians fighting? So as you can see, like running around in this zone, you get so much stuff. As soon as you're downstairs, you don't have to worry about the cold at all. That is a bonus, I would say. Cold is not a factor down here. Boom, boom, boom. I think I wanted to see hideouts soon. To craft some even better items, especially weapons. I have a lot of tools now. Hopefully I have some weapon parts. Have I been... Okay. Let's see if we can find our way up.
Exiting the contaminated area.
So, yeah, okay. Landmarks, hideout. And that can happen. Luckily, I think they have made somewhat of a fix to it, that you can actually rejoin survival now. Before, if that happened in the first few days, you're just out. Nothing you could do. just spend 50 minutes and you're out. But I do believe they did something to it. So you can actually, yeah, like this. Do you want to rejoin? Yes, please. Let's see if it works. I can say that this only works, or it doesn't work, if you like log out right now and then just wait till tomorrow and want to play again and want to like start from this place. That doesn't work. You can't do that. It has to be written in a reasonable time. So another yellow thing over there. Somebody didn't want. Maybe no. Somebody died. A lot of stuff here for me. Well, guess we can just take whatever. Didn't have any of the survival caches, which are the 4-item caches. This makes me somewhat sad. I couldn't find him, so can't really revive him. Let's just do this. There's another enemy. Can't be this he died to. It's insane. That's the case. Let's pick up this. Yeah, so we can't really pick up any more of these. What we can do is we have a decision to make now, basically. Do we want to craft up and try to leave this area? And leave the survival with the caches that we have and the items that we have? Or do we want to see if we can kill some named ones and basically get some more loot? Or what is our plan? But we have to make a decision. Because there's nothing else really we can do in this zone. Let's see here. So this is blue. Oh wait, this was also blue. I'm gonna add all these so we can get all the fabrics. This is good on life though. No reason not to use that, it seems. Got all his weapons. He had a super. Did we find that? No, I think we found the other super. Okay. So these are our caches that we will get with us. Seems okay. Now we just need to... I did it again. Have to dismantle them in here. Thank you. So we don't have any of these. We have 2 there. Fabric. Electronics. One thing I'm not sure about. Do we have any division tech? I don't think so. I think that is needed to actually craft these. Oh, we have 2. Okay. Well, it doesn't really matter what I craft here. Just craft something. Let's craft this thing. Seems fine. As long as I don't craft something.
Warning. Infection levels increasing.
A burst item. I don't really care. One thing I can recommend crafting, which I just didn't, is a sniper. A sniper is really good at dealing with the hunter, because they're usually gonna camp behind something, and then you can kind of sit behind another thing and just shoot them in the face a few times, and they die. Which is pretty much what you want to do. So, just crafting up all these tools here. Don't need the blue ones anymore. Only need the high end. Let's craft a sniper. Also keep in mind that the item level does matter. So I like the 5 is a bit low, I think. Let's just get well, this one. This has 20 and it's. Let's just get this one. Okay, yes. Also, your clothing level also matters.
Incoming for evac right now.
Oh, one thing I forgot to craft, which I need to craft, I need one division tech, is a flare gun. So we will actually have to find that. Or, oh, that's the wrong one. Or we will have to see if we can. We don't really get anything from doing dismantling this, but we don't need them. Okay. We can also just join another's evac. As you just heard, somebody's coming in for evac. So let's see if we can do that. I pretty much don't want to make this any longer. Oh, let's kill the disease here.
Alert. Infection progress halted.
Let's just check. Don't have anything new there. Where's the evac? Seems to be over there. So, let's see if we can get out of here. Okay, it just arrived, so we actually have to kind of hurry. We have a minute, or we'll have to find some division tech, which is not that difficult to find. Just go and kill a high-end or a named guy. You should be just fine.
60 seconds to go.
Let's see, is that is the 100? Whoop. It's more than 100. Kind of want to use my pulse. 3 threats? Whoa.
30 seconds.
Seems a bit overboard, doesn't it?
Infection progressing.
They're really nasty, so
15 seconds.
Alert. Infection temporarily stabilized.
as you can see they do pretty nice damage.
Flare gun required for extraction is not detected.
No, I know, but I'm going with this one. If I can. So we have to eliminate every threat before they will actually land. Kinda hope that the other guy had already done that. Scrambling my oh god, hit stuff. Okay, never mind, don't hit stuff. So let's try and not die here. Out of medkits. Looks like somebody died. And this is the reason why I think pulse is a nice thing to have, because I have no idea where they are now, and you can't really just detect them. Okay, so there's one. Still 3 of them present. Oh, some dude died. Okay. In that case... don't know if we should stay or retreat. C3? I'm here. Yeah. Extract is not in. Whoa, that was nasty. Okay. I'm probably gonna end up dying here.
Warning. Infection levels increasing.
Keep throwing
Alert. Infection progress halted.
same stuff at us. How many enemies? Is there only one left? No. Whoa. I can't hide behind this. I usually don't extract here. There is one place where I like to extract. That's definitely not here. Five threats. Oh, 3 up there. Okay, so only 2 left in here. Maybe I'm too far away for the 3rd one. So we got one. Okay. Mods. Don't really care about mods.
Warning. Infection progressing.
Okay. So... oh. God damn. There we go.
Prepping to land.
Another one down. Another case mod, and we're done in 10 seconds. Basically just have to get in here. And we're done.
Agent, 3 seconds left to get on this bird.
Oh, I have 3 seconds to get on here. So let's do this, and we're done. Here's the summary of our run. Expert, I don't really know what that means, but it means we get these, I guess. Weapon cache and some other caches. But here you can see what we get our points for. We didn't craft the flare gun, so we don't get points for that. Didn't get the antiviral, so we don't get points for that. Those are some easy points, I would say. Usually you should get those. Also, named NPCs gives 300 apiece, so I would say kill some named ones. Oh, they do. They are elites. Okay. You can see here the normal NPCs don't really give that much, but they're nice in the beginning. Then we have the time. The lower the time, the better the score. Also, we have the disease percentage, hunger. We were never hungry. At the first, we were hungry, thirsty a little bit. Players revived, we didn't revive anyone. And also your final cold score. So this is how good your protection is against the cold when you get extracted. We get 600 points with that. Looting, gear score gives us some points. How many foods and drinks that we looted, or we have with us when we get out. Get points for that. And then we get some performance extracted with the chopper first. Never downed, never unconscious, 100 defeated. So we get points for all these, which is pretty nice. And this is basically what you get. So we can close survival. We get experience also, so like you can see there. And let's go and look at all these caches. I mean, this is all you get for doing this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we got one survival one for doing actually getting out. So did I say 11? So that is 10. So that's 20 items plus, so 24 items, and you get some credits in some of them, I believe. Oh, maybe not. You do get in the survival one, get some credits. And that's basically it. I mean, that is how I do it. So that is easy 24 items with item level 265. I would say that's pretty nice for 1 hour of playing. Okay, so right now I'm just opening all these boxes that I got from doing a survivor or survival round mission. I don't know what you want to call it. I played the survival, got through, and got these caches. So let's see. And I did open a few more before actually doing this. So I just want to show what I do with them, with all the garbage that you get out of it. Pretty much everything. Yeah, I don't care about that. Is going to be destroyed. So I'm just gonna see if there's any like really good mods that I want. And when I'm done with that, I'm gonna show what I do. So now that I'm done sorting through all my items, and I marked everything I didn't want as junk, I sold them. I had 5 million and now I have 3.8 million. You get quite a bit of money for it, as you can see here. So a green item at 256 gives you 100,000, and a green weapon gives you 1.6, so 160,000 pretty much. Mods don't really give that much. 16k, 17k is pretty much the max you'll get out of that. So I don't bother selling those. But the rest of the gear I do. Okay, so what I will do with this is you can buy for your credits, your Phoenix credits, you can buy for 200, you can buy these caches. These has one high-end item in them. Okay, that's okay, but it's not great. So if you just go to, let's just fast travel over to this hideout over here. And what you can buy from every single hideout is the same. You can buy a cache with
Now entering a safe area.
as you can see down here in the bottom. Seal cache 400,000 with one high-end item and some Phoenix credits in it. So I will just buy, for all my money, I will buy that, open them, and see what I get. At least, if nothing else, I do get some money back, so I can do it again, or I do get, if nothing else, I do get the Phoenix credits, which I think is okay. It's not that bad. So now we're out of money to do that. See how many we got. Should be a few. So, yeah. So now let's just open up and see what you get. And you can see here the credits, 23 credits, 16, 24, and so on. It's basically what I do with all my money now. And all my junk items, I sell them to get money so I can do this. This is kind of addicting, a gambling process, but I think it's fun. So yeah, good luck.